आदिशक्ते हरे हरे 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 आदिशक्ते आदिशक्ते हरे हरे 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 आदिशक्ते आदिशक्ते हरे हरे 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 आदिशक्ते
Please have a seat. So, good evening, everyone, and thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience while people come in. So, a few things. Firstly, we very much welcome Pujya Peetambara Maa and thank her for being with us today. Before we start anything, let's start on the blessed note. Let's start by inaugurating the lamp. May I request Madhu to please come up. Elena Meswani, please come up. Anju Cholani, may I request you to please come up. Dr. Anil Mararka, where are you? I saw you. Yes, there you are. Please come up, join us. And Neeti Goyal, do come up, please. Can we request you to please ये बीच में रखेंगे? Come. Candle? Yeah, क्या है? Shivam, thank you. Do the honors. Let's see how much time you've been spending in the kitchen, eh? Come to the side. Yes, yes, yes. It's delightful to see that in the natural order of things, all the Devis have lit the lamps here today, and the gentleman awaits his turn. Perfect. Which also makes him a perfect gentleman. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'll leave your energy with us. Come. Come. So, just a little bit of an introduction. Firstly, welcome back to those of you who were with us 2 weeks ago, exactly on the date, on the 12th of April. Mataji had done a pravachan for us at that point. And for those of you who are new, who weren't there at that point in time, welcome in, afresh to you all. A little bit of a brief. I initially met Pujya Peetambara Mataji about 6 years ago. And I don't like to talk very much about her because it's so hard to really say or replicate or get the energy of what this is. But I have gained so much from her in every single way that I just felt that I must, introduce her to others who I know, could possibly also similarly find what I've found in her. She has been my anchor in every storm, my oasis in the desert, my lighthouse on dark, stormy nights of my life. What I really like about her, in comparison to some others, is that, and this is just my own personal thought, right or wrong, but I do look at, I do look at similar Matajis, etc., and sometimes feel that, and perhaps this has been ingrained since my younger days in me by my father, where I felt that, okay, is this real or is this not? Is this somebody who can be successful in life and has chosen this as a life path, or is this somebody who's unsuccessful and kind of skidded in? So for example, my father would always say that, many judges became judges because they really couldn't make it as senior counsels or good lawyers. Many teachers became teachers because they really couldn't make it in life, so on and so forth. So, she is highly educated, holding many certifications, diplomas, degrees from various universities and establishments, such as Harvard, MIT, ANU, ISB, and the list goes on. She is very highly accomplished in the business world. Today, you've read more already in the invite that was sent to you. You will see more in the gratitude note to you that I will send post the event, so I won't be repetitive. Today is the 28th of April. It is a very special day. We have a variety of birthdays today from people who are going to be attending. They'll come in a bit later, and we will then say more on that. Today is also the 1-month anniversary of my father-in-law's crossing. That was on the 28th of March, and today we're on the 28th of April, so it's a special day for me. The event flow, just so you know what's going to happen this evening, you know what you're in for. We have a discourse of about an hour by Mataji. You have a Q&A thereafter. Please keep your questions ready. You have a pad, a pen on your chair so that you can make notes. This is my favorite topic, the Dash Mahavidyas. I can hear it over and over, and the way she says it, oh my God. And I want you to experience that. And every time I hear it, I make notes, and they're always so intense, and they're always so different because they're adding layers and layers to what she has to say out there. And therefore, I thought that I'm sure you'll listen to this and say, why did I not write that down? It's gone straight out of my head now. Don't let that happen. Take it from one who knows. Use that pad. Anyway, I digressed. Post the Q&A. We'll ask you to come take your darshan. While you're here the evening, you should know just housekeeping. The restrooms are off the side on your left, right there. And post that, we're going to ask you, post the Q&A, we're going to ask you, and the darshan, we're going to ask you to join us for a quick bite. Some of you have signed up for a one-on-one with Mataji post the pravachan. I will come around and get you during a quick bite and just guide you in. Please, may I request that your mobiles be on silent before we start. And I will get out of the way and let you get on with what you're really here for. We welcome Mataji. Thank you very much.
all the blessed Mother Divine's favorite children who've gathered here, a very, very warm welcome and a lot of blessings and love from me. I specifically am so happy to join many of you again from the 28th of April when I last got to meet all of you wonderful people, and your beautiful faces and smiles have resonated with me ever since.
12th of April.
12th of April. Today is 28th. Yes. Today, we are going to discuss a topic which gets very intense, but if we put our hearts and mind to it, it is one of the most important ones that are Vedic scriptures, that are Sanatan, where we understand Mother Divine in her transitions as energy forms. And when we understand that, one mother after the other, one Shakti after the other, the entire flow of life that we are leading, the entire cosmic design that we are part of, the mysteries of science start to unravel. And that is the essence and beauty of the lecture today. The Mother Divine encompasses all of us, and so does Shiv. Shiv is the state in which everything rests and everything comes from. And in that state, when the Shakti rises, when the energy rises, that's when the world starts to flow itself. The first form that I'm going to talk about today with all of you, and that is the first Mahavidya, that is Mahakali. Now, when Shiv is in his restful state, in the state of just being, in the state of just tranquility, silence, nothing is happening. Shiv and Shakti are eternally in a union, in a unison, and the world is in form. That's the restful state. That's where everything amalgamates back. When we say everything goes back to Shiv, we are talking about that state. Kali is the rising of the awakening. It is the first thought that there is something that exists. It's the first awakening seed. Just like in our mind, when we don't get to action straight off. I mean, you were supposed to come here. Nawaz had a thought to invite all of you. I had a thought to come here. The awakening is the very first step, and it's the most eternal and the most profound step. That is Kali. That is the Kali energy. The universe awakens in her. So when we are talking about scientists saying 13.8 billion years ago, the world, the universe started to shape up. What was that? It was the Kali rising. It was the awakening where Shiv felt I am, and the feeling and the thought was Kali and the Shakti. That's why we say Kali is timeless. She's beyond time, because time comes through her, much after her. In her are the cycles of life and death, and in her are the cycles of the universal flows. So 13.8 billion years ago, when we are saying that the world is rising again, the first thought with which it is rising, that's Kali. That is the awakening thought. In our own lives, when we are seeking spirituality, that's the first thought, first seed that counts. When we are doing something in our life, the first thought, the first seed counts. That is the time everything initiates. And that's the time where nothing is created, but everything is created. In the mind, in the soul, in its awakening. And that's Kali. So in your real life as well, in the life that we are leading, we are a universe in our own right. Purity, absolute grace. In our life, Kali stands for that what amalgamates the dark and the white in it. That there is nothing bad for Kali, because Kali can absorb everything and make it seem so beautiful. That was the bubble of the universe that we are talking about 13.8 billion years ago, where everything is a bubble, compressed space, time, matter into one large bowl. And that is Kali, where everything compresses. And still there is potential for life. Still there's potential for awakening. Still there's potential that's there to come. Our sages, our saints, our ancestors understood the concept of Kali, the first form of Shakti. Anything that rises in the world first rises at the thought level. When you think about something, you've already given it some life, and that's Kali. And that is the most important form of the first Mahavidya. That's the first Mahavidya. Kali is also worshipped in her fierceness. Kali is also worshipped in her kindness. Isn't that true about awakening? When we all are awakened to our own self, we know there's good and bad in all of us. There's potential for life and death in all of us. There is potential for happiness and sadness in all situations. And thereby, we accept and we do not react. That is Kali. She amalgamates everything to make it so alive. And we live that life. We are the first seed of Kali, and that's the first Mahavidya. And she's referred as Shakti Purva Shakti, which means energy which created even before energy was. That's the paradox, but that's what scientists talk about all the time, and that's what our sages also talked about millions of years ago. The second Mahavidya is Maa Tara. Maa Tara is the first sound. She is the first creation. As we all know, that universe is created in primordial sounds. The sound of Om, the sound of Leem, the sound of Cream, the sound of Yum, the sound of Lum, the sound of Bum. Everything is sound. And it's no short of miracle that when somebody is having a surgery, when they are put into anesthesia stage, the hearing goes last and comes back first. Because we react to sounds, and sound is Maa Tara. That is the universal sound with which everything started to eventually take its own shape. From the ball of potential that was condensed together, the space, the time, the matter, the sound was it which started to separate it all. And therefore, when we invoke Maa Tara in our life, we are invoking the first action before action. We are invoking the sound. So when your thought becomes sound, you are invoking Maa Tara. The first time you pick up the phone to discuss an idea, for example, that's your calling of Maa Tara energy. You are giving it your sound, you are giving it your wisdom, you are giving it your power. And the entire universe that we see is created like that. Sounds are powerful. The moment you're listening to Om, 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 your mind starts to reverberate into another level of trance that is unexplainable. That because you are created in the shape of that sound yourself. And that's Maa Tara's energy. When the sages worship Maa Tara, they're giving it the sound potential. The universe's sound potential is Maa Tara. The universe's existing potential is Maa Tara. And when we worship her, the words that come out of us are absolutely life-giving. Why do we care about Maa Tara? Because Maa Tara is the sound of the life of universe. And when we invoke her, what comes out of us is also life, is also light, is also beauty, is also grace, is also a new world in its own. And that's the potential of Maa Tara. So look how you would read any science journal describing how energy is transforming one form into the other, explaining Big Bang. And here you are, when you're reverberating in the 10 Mahavidya, you already start to see how world would have come to life. And that's Maa Tara. So for Maa Tara, they say, Suryasya Shakti, the energy of the stars. Why? Because everything begins at the star level. And for it to become a star, it needs to have its sound, it needs to have its primordial vibration, that is Tara. So the energy of all the stars that we see, the sun, the moon, and every other beauty that we find, the sun shining and giving its light to the moon, that's all Tara Maa's energy. And so when we evoke Tara in our life, when we evoke that form of Mother Divine in our life, we are invoking the brightness of the sun, the life of the sun, the karma of the sun. Sun doesn't stop its karma whether it's day or night for us, but it's working, it's working, it's working, it's giving life force. That's Maa Tara, the sound that she is. the life that she is. She creates and creates and creates. The third form of Mahavidya that I'm going to talk about today, and a very, very eternal and one of the most known forms, is that of Maa Lalita Tripur Sundari, the queen of the universe. How is she the queen of the universe if Kali was the awakening and Tara was the first sound? She is the queen because when the Shakti is at the state of Lalita Tripur Sundari, she is the pure consciousness, pure knowing. So yes, Kali was awakening. Yes, Tara was the sound. But Lalita Tripur Sundari in her form is the awakening of the consciousness. She is in the knowing stage. She knows the potential of the awakening and she knows what will come after through her manifestation. She sits with the Shakti, and in her dream state and in her life state we all exist. We are all her manifestations. When it gets to that, when it gets to the third Mahavidya, the Maa Tripur Sundari, the form of Parvati, she wants to give us all life. She wants us to experience what she experiences. She experiences life and she wants many manifestations of her own to manifest and see that life in its true form. To see what being awakened is, to see what life is, to give universe its meaning, because now she's identical to Shiv, but she's also independent of Shiv. And that's the Shiv Shakti axis that we are talking about. That she knows I'm resting on your Shiv, I'm resting on your tranquility, I'm resting on your bliss, I'm resting on your grace. But I also exist. And that consciousness is Lalita Tripur Sundari, the queen of the universe. We are all her dreams manifestation. We are all her children. We are all alive because she wanted us to experience the world as we are experiencing. The beauty of life as we are experiencing. The entire cosmos, the universe, all the patterns. She's worshipped in the form of a Shri Yantra, Shri Chakra. And that is the geometrical dimension of the entire universe. It tells you how the universe was created, will be created, and will exist. And we are a universe in our own right. And Tripur Sundari is worshipped in three beautiful forms, in three beautiful states. The first state is that of Bala Tripur Sundari. She's a young child, a 9-year-old, they say. And why in the form of child? Because child is pure innocence. The child is pure curiosity. The child is pure bliss. The child is pure potential. And that's the first form of Bala Tripur Sundari. And she's telling us in that form to keep our innocence alive, to keep our awakened self alive, to really keep our childlike spirit alive in this life, to be curious about what we've got, to be grateful for what we've got. The childlike spirit, you may give a child a little toffee and he or she may feel like they've conquered the world, and while we buy cars after cars and it doesn't give us any happiness, any safety, any sanity. So Bala Tripur Sundari is the form that tells you the potential of innocence. In the universal life, we have to lead in that potential. The Bala Tripur Sundari form is also in the male form, compared sometimes to the Bal Roop of Krishna. He enjoyed everything. He was creating, but he was a sakha to many. He was a child to many. He lived his life. There were attacks on him, and he was laughing through it. That's the child spirit, and that is universal spirit too. The scientists today say that when galaxies after galaxies destroy, many new blue galaxies are formed at the same time. The childlike innocence is happening in the universe somewhere, and all of us are an embodiment to that. So Tripur Sundari's first form enlightens us about the childlike spirit. And when she comes sometimes in her avatars, she's a mystery. She's childlike. And then the next form of her, Tripur Sundari, is that of a beautiful grown-up woman. She's called Parvati of the cosmos because she's lovely. She is love-filled, she is motherly, she is with Sadashiv, she is creating, she is dancing, she is nurturing, and she is getting nurtured in the process. Much like our human life. We are dancing in this conscious dance that we have people around. We are happy. We are creating. We are bringing our children forth into this world. And in the same time, we are getting nurtured by our own parents, getting nurtured by our own gurus. We are in that state of being loved and be the one who loves. That is Lalita Tripur Sundari's middle form. And the third form of her is that of the more mature Tripur Sundari, sometimes called Bhairavi. And in that she's fierce. In that she is also seen as fighting. In that she is also attacking the negativity, the impurity, as we are in our lives. The old age or the wisdom without the old age is not that of pain, is one that actually knows how to destroy a lot of negativity away from the life. And Tripur Sundari leads in these three forms together. So they say that those who understand all the three forms actually get closer to consciousness. That life is not about innocence only. The life is not about creation and youth only. And life is also not about destruction and pain only. All three together, when they form a beautiful experience, they become life. And that is the essence of Tripur Sundari, the consciousness. To some sages, she would just appear as a child and they will fail to see the grown-up woman in her. They would fail to see the grown-up potential in her. They would fail to see the fierce force in her. There's no loss in it, but there's no full consciousness in it. For anybody who sees Tripur Sundari, that is the consciousness. That is the thought of complete creation. So Kali was the awakened state, and by the time we are at the Shakti level of Tripur Sundari, the entire design is laid out. It's almost like the architecture has designed, this is how the house will be. This is where, as Nawaz was saying, the loo and the restrooms will be, and this is where the food will be. The entire map is there. That consciousness is Tripur Sundari. That existence is Tripur Sundari. That complete layout is Tripur Sundari. So when we worship her, we are almost already close to our reality that we want in life. So they say that she is the supreme consciousness. Why? Because she is the gateway between what there will be and what always was there. That she knows the state of Kali, that she knows the state of Tara, but she will also see and enact what the other Mahavidyas and energy forms are just about to do. And therefore, when you meditate on her, you are meditating on pure consciousness. And when you meditate on her, you are meditating on mystery of life. She's also very mysterious. The ones who are doing her sadhana, that Shakti form, they say Maa is very mysterious. Sometimes she appears completely like a child, sometimes an old woman, sometimes a man. Sometimes she comes as the biggest fierce protector, and at the other times she's wanting me to act. What is this? That is life. That is consciousness. That is everything together in one. And if you could see above that, then you see the reality. Then you see Sadashiv. Then you see how the entire existence is being created and why it's been created. I can go on and on and on Lalita Tripur Sundari, but we have 7 more Mahavidyas to cover. So I'll move to the next. The fourth form is that of Maa Bhuvneshwari. So now this is where it gets very interesting. Scientists always said that in the 13.8 billion years ago, before that time, and when, the first cloud-like dust started to split out, and then millions of years passed, and this time passed, and then it started all coagulating in the form of planets, and some structure started to appear to be seen. So now, hold the thought. Tripur Sundari had this structure, and the enactment of it is the Bhuvneshwari energy. She creates the structures. She is the space herself. So the planets, so the moon, so the sun, so the galaxy, so the black holes, so your body, my body, the chemistry in it, the organs in it, the structure in it is all Bhuvneshwari energy. It all binds it together beautifully. We are all so many things all at once. In my body, in your body, there's a reproductive organ working somewhere. In a man's body, there's a reproductive organ working somewhere. The brain is working beautifully, producing billions of dollars of money and idea and potential, and is working with the hands, and you're moving your legs, and you're doing all at once, like miracle. That miracle is the Bhuvneshwari. That structure is Bhuvneshwari. That cosmic cosmic map now in its space. The Einstein's beautiful theory of space and time. So if time and beyond time is Kali, space is Bhuvneshwari. She holds it all together. And so when we worship Bhuvneshwari, we are welcoming structure in our life. We are welcoming the actual reality, the first step of it in our life. We are welcoming our beautiful careers in our life. We are welcoming life in our life. We are welcoming a healthy body in our life. That's all thanks to Bhuvneshwari energy, that form of Shakti that holds it all together like magic and keeps us all alive. And even when we are gone, through our progeny, through the use of our dust and our minerals and our flesh, keeps us still alive. You all will have children, I may not. Well, I have all of you. But then I will not be gone if I'm gone. I will live as fossil fuels. I will live as the dust. I will continue to live on. All of that meaning comes from Bhuvneshwari. So I know that my end is not my end. That this body's end is not my end too. So for the soul, it's another thing. But even for the body, it's a lot of reusable things here. And that's Bhuvneshwari's architecture. That's that Shakti that keeps it all so aligned, so perfectly working, that we are all at awe, completely in shock as to how this all happens, but yet it does. The black holes exactly have a certain event horizon before which there will nothing that will enter there will actually not come out. And once you've passed that stage of black hole, the light just goes and is never to be seen, and whatever happens to it post that. And that's all Bhuvneshwari's exact science. So a lot of scientists, a lot of people who are, using Mahavidyas also to do better in their careers in life, do call upon the Bhuvneshwari energy also because of the structure, because of the chemicals, because of everything that is the miracle that exists through her. The fifth form is that of Maa Tripur Bhairavi. She's seen as the gatekeeper to Maa Tripur Sundari. That is the third form, which is the conscious form. Now, there are many meanings to it, spiritual and otherwise. First, let's talk about the less spiritual meaning and the more practical meanings of it. And then we'll go back to the spiritual meaning of it. So, when the world is created, when the order is created, there's always going to be waste, right? I mean, when you're working with anything in life, say, for instance, you get a cloth to make a skirt out of it, no matter how much you try to use everything, there will still be a little waste somewhere, right? Which may not be your potential to put use to make the same skirt. That's the universal cosmic design as well. Whenever there's good created, there's bad created. Whenever there is actual things that you need, those are created, the waste will be created. Our own body creates waste. It takes food and then it creates waste. Waste has to be handled. The bad has to be handled for the world to preserve, for the beauty to preserve. And that is Tripur Bhairavi's energy. She's on the lookout, actually, to remove all the impurities. She sees it, spots it, and removes it. From the planetary systems, there are ways in which this works perfectly, from our own human forms and in our own life as well. When we are dealing with too many negative thoughts or pain or absolute disdain of what life is, there's more negative that has accumulated. And Tripur Bhairavi's energy is like the guardian angel force there. She removes impurities and she removes all that is waste. So when all that is waste is removed, what remains? That is the pure conscious. So in that way, she is standing right at front of Tripur Sundari. She is guarding her, but she wants to give the bliss of consciousness to you. So which means spiritually that if you remove the impurities of your thought, of your mind, the jealousies, the pain, if you work on those, they are going to be there because they're part and parcel of life. You are inviting Tripur Bhairavi to remove it, and once that is gone, you meet the consciousness, which is Tripur Sundari. So in the world's order, you need Tripur Bhairavi's force, because what is created somebody will try to destroy it, and somebody needs to be on the lookout of it. Tripur Bhairavi is assisted by a very fierce form of Bhairav, very fierce form of Shiv, who actually does this, who actually does what Tripur Bhairavi wants, which is removal of the impurities, the dust, the negativity, the pain, at the universal level and at your heart level, for the seeker's level. So that's the form of Mahavidya. Then we come to Chinnamastika Mataji, also called Chintapurni, also called Chinmay, so many names you call that lovely force of Mahavidya, that Shakti, that wisdom. So when we all are existent, one of the purest forms that we know of existence is our own mother, And Chinnamastika Mataji is very close to your own mother or father or whoever in your life gave you maximum love and gave you maximum care and gave you maximum potential of who you are. Chinnamastika Mataji is a form where she can decapitate herself, kill herself, bleed herself to keep that life force alive. That is that mother's force. That is that paternal force. That is the love force that governs all this universe. You all have people who are getting tormented to keep you happy, who are getting tired to keep you happy, who are doing things to keep you happy. But they still continue to do that. They want you to live, they want you to survive, they want you to thrive, even sometimes at the expense of their own life. That is Chinnamastika Mataji's energy. At the universal level, it means that the divinity does a lot of things that we do not see to keep the life forces on. That we, in our complaining mind, feel that, oh, we did not get this, we did not get that. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? But the divine is working 24/7 to keep us alive, sometimes taking our pain to them, taking and feeding us through them, through their life forces. That's Chinnamastika Mataji. When Krishna says to Arjun that when somebody in the battlefield will be dead today, it will be me who will be dead today, not you. When he says that when it will be cut, it will be me who will be cut today, not you. That's the energy that Krishna is referring to. That's the spiritual force that Krishna is referring to, that you're not getting cut. That's the illusion. You feel it's you who is hurting. It's me who's going to get hurt in the process. I am absorbing all the pain. I am giving you the life force. And that's Chinnamastika Mataji's energy. And she has a very beautiful iconography. She's standing naked. Her iconography is that of Digambar. She's not wearing any clothes. What does that mean? The raw truth is always naked. She is the true form in herself. So it's going to be naked, it's going to be out there, it's going to be as visible as it can be. Then she's standing on a copulating couple, Kamdev and Rati. So what does that mean? Does that mean that sex is bad, sexual desires are bad? No. She's standing on it to tell you that there's something above it. That there is something more profound than that. That desires are there and that's worldly play. But you stand on them, do not make them stand on you. So she's standing on that. And she's that fierce force telling you what should you control and what should not be controlling you. Big life lesson. And her three veins, two are feeding her attendants. She has plucked her own blood vessels out and two are feeding her attendants. That's all of us. But also that's good and bad. That's positivity and negativity, but that's also action and emotion. So she's feeding one life force to emotional energy and another she's feeding to the action energy. So Ida Pingla. And then what gets centered is the Sushumna state, it's the conscious state, it's the spiritual state, it's the well-being state. So what you can learn from her? The cosmic design is a mix of emotion and action. If Lalita Tripur Sundari did not manifest us all, we wouldn't have existed. So there's a lot of emotion in the design. It's not purely action. For somebody to say it's all about action in life, they're basically not saying the right thing. We are all facing with Trump's emotional issues happening all at once at this time. It's very emotional. There's nothing practical in what's happening there. So there is emotion in life. And then there is action in life. The balance of the two is where the real truth lies, where you can balance emotions with action. And that's Chinnamastika energy, that you can have emotions, that they can feed your life goals, but they should not overpower your actions. And similarly, you may have actions. You may want to do certain things, but keep view of the emotions as well, because they are the life force that will continue action in the right way. Otherwise, it will go all over in 30,000 different places. So that's Chinnamastika Mataji's energy. The next form is that of Dhumavati. And I bow down in reverence to that form. That form is depicted, its iconography is that of a widowed woman with very frail looking body and a very, very, very broken state and hair. Dhumavati Mataji absorbs the grief of the world, the pain of the world, the sadness of the world. She absorbs the sadness at the cosmic level and at the human level. So when you are going through grief, when you're going through cycles of pain, when you've lost someone, when you've lost a partner, when you've lost a loved one, when you've lost a business opportunity, when you've lost a job, when you have cancer, any other health issue, the Dhumavati Mata energy gets activated. She comes to protect you and she absorbs the grief. So the form that is looking so difficult to comprehend to our human mind is the most beautiful form, because her weakness is not her weakness, it's our weakness. Her frailness is not her frailness, it's our frailness. The complete disdain that is there in her hair and everywhere is not her, it's our pain, it's our grief, and she's absorbing it all. So any time in your life when you're going through a lot of tough times, and at the universal level, yes, at the national level, yes, but even as an individual, call in the energy of Dhumavati. She's healing. That form of Shakti takes your pain away, takes your grief, and also gives meaning to your grief. Because they say, and it's true, that most of the awakenings of consciousness happen not at the happy times, they happen at the bad times. It's not you know your value of limbs when you have them, you know them when you do not have them anymore, or you are at the risk of losing it. So when there is pain in life, Dhumavati Mataji doesn't just absorb the pain, she also gives you the real meaning of what life is. And she does that so beautifully at the universal level. The black hole, for instance, we are talking about that everything that is a galaxy that is dead, suddenly all shrinks in a certain size and becomes sometimes a black hole, sometimes, something which is there like a dwarf star sitting. That's all Dhumavati, shrinking it, still keeping it alive in its own ways, and not letting it waste, but dealing with it. So Dhumavati's energy is that energy that gives grief also meaning. Grief has a lot of meaning. Because when our soul suffers, that's when it transcends. That's when its wisdom's journey becomes even higher and faster. Your soul, my body, your body, it's not there just to enjoy this time. What would that even mean? We have gotten this body to understand our soul's journey. So that comes with understanding of the pain. And when you see Paramatma in pain, when you see spirituality in pain, when you see the God's love in pain, that's when you've truly understood God, because that's what God is. Shiv comes with a barat where there are demons dancing as the devatas. What does that represent? Because Shiv cannot choose. He has to carry with him all the life forces that exist in this world. If he tries to choose between one or the other, the world order just is not even there. It doesn't exist. So grief teaches us what life is. Whether we want to process it or not process it, but most of our successful people in the world today that you would listen stories after stories of actually became who they became from some moment of grief, some moment of awakening, some moment of fierce pain that made them change everything about their lives, but also then in turn regain humility. So that's the Dhumavati Mataji's energy, that you deal with the pain, you deal with the grief, she's there absorbing it all for you, but please also let the grief awaken you. Let the grief enlighten you. Let the pain give the meaning that it is there to give you. Do not try and run away from it. The best way to understand sadness is to go through it. If we try and avoid it, it'll come back much worse, much faster, much quicker. But if we go through it, we understand what lies behind sadness, the ultimate true truth. The eighth form is that of the Peetambara form, the Baglamukhi form. And Baglamukhi form is the queller of all evils. Her energy comes in much late in life, but is so much needed, Because now when the cosmic creation is on, when lot of evil attacks are happening, when the right in itself is threatened because of the riches and the money and everything that's taking, power is corrupting, absolute power is corrupting further, that's when Baglamukhi Maa Peetambara energy comes in to set forth the balance of the world back to the right people. Baglamukhi's energy is the purest form of Tripur Sundari. And to actually invoke her, you need to invoke Vishnu first. What is Vishnu? Vishnu is dharma. Vishnu is righteousness. Vishnu is everything right. So for a Ravan, no matter how much he's trying to call Baglamukhi, Baglamukhi Maa will not come and fight for him because he's not Vishnu. Peetambara comes and fights, Baglamukhi Maa comes and fights for the right forces and re-establishes the world order. So when Krishna came, the re-establishment of the world order happened because there is Krishna energy, there is Vishnu energy, and behind that, there is the force of Baglamukhi Maa. There is the force of the Peetambara, the righteous energy, the life force of re-establishing the world order. And it's happened over and over again. In Satyug, there was a big storm that threatened the entire cosmic creation. A big storm. All the devatas and all the saints were trying to get past it. Shiv was, Shakti was, everybody, Shakti in her other forms was. Then Vishnu ji was tasked to do meditation and invoke her powers. Only Vishnu could invoke Peetambara. And when Vishnu invoked Peetambara, the storm died and the creation remained. That's the same form Ram also called upon when he was in this war with Ravan. Ravan's son also invoked Baglamukhi Maa. And when he invoked Baglamukhi Maa's form, so Ram and the team thought, well, it'll go in a limbo, the fight will go in a limbo because they are inviting the fiercest goddess herself. And Hanuman, who is the Rudra avatar, goes and says, no, I mean, they'll not be able to complete the yagya. And true that is. They were not able to complete the yagya. And Ram won. Baglamukhi Maa fought with Ram. So that form fights only for the right, only comes for the right. So there are a lot of people today who would say that she is the Devi of the court cases, the legal things and this and that. And yes, a lot of things can be said about her. But are you in the right to even invoke Peetambara? Because she will not come just by mantra when there is no Vishnu. If you have Vishnu in you, then you can even have the guts to invite her. So if you want to invite Peetambara, invite the Vishnu Tattva, invite the righteousness, invite the goodness, invite the feeling of doing it for others, not just for yourself. Be the ruler who wants to feed the world, not to feed himself or herself. And that's Baglamukhi Maa's form, the Peetambara form. And it's worshipped to bring back the Vishnu Tattva. So if everyone today invokes Baglamukhi or Peetambara's form, we are invoking the Vishnu Tattva back. We are invoking the righteousness back. We are invoking the right dharma back. And it sets the world order cosmically and even at the individual level back in its right form. The ninth form is that of Matangi Mataji, and she is all knowledge in all forms. How she is different from Saraswati is all the organized, poised, pure knowledge. Matangi form is all knowledge. Good, bad, ugly, everything combined. That's all coming from her. Sometimes you need not just the knowledge of the right things, you need the knowledge of the bad to fight it, right? In the strategy of war that people are doing, they work on their war strategy, but there is 3 control rooms that are dedicated to understand what is the opponent doing, what are they doing, where their guards are, what they're doing. Why? Because that negative energy or negative information is important to plan your own things right. So Matangi is the holder and the creator of all forms of knowledge, good, bad, ugly. And so when her form, so all the black holes and the beautiful mathematical theorems on which our world rests, it's all Matangi. All our body forms and all the theorems and formulas on which our body rests, it's all Matangi. All the Sangeet of the world, all the voice and the words and the beauty in it is all Matangi. And the fierceness and the shrewdness and the cruelness of knowledge is also Matangi. Because she holds it all. And it is not to say that what do we do with knowledge that is not needed? Every knowledge is needed. That's why Matangi is there. To know what to do is important. To know what not to do is further even more important at critical times. And so when you worship Matangi form, you are calling upon understanding of all forms of knowledge within you. The 10th form is that of Kamla. And she is the goddess of abundance. She is the goddess of wealth, happiness. She is the independent Lakshmi form. She gives all the world its richness, the resources, and the beauty. And to invoke Kamla and her Shakti is to invoke abundance. And abundance is not just money. Because gangsters can have money. People who are doing all sorts of horrible things can have money. Do they have blessings of Kamla or the highest Shakti? No. They just have paper wealth. The abundance comes from Ashtalakshmi forms, which means that you have abundance of thought, abundance of children, abundance of offering food not just to yourself but to everyone else, abundance of knowledge, abundance of war, righteousness, abundance of virata, all of that combined. So that is Lakshmi's form that gives you all the riches and all the abundance in the world. That is the Shakti form. And so what we see today in terms of the natural resources, the trees, the beautiful water, the streams of, pure air, the clean, pristine air, what is all that? That is abundance. That is nature's abundance given to you, bestowed upon you. And so is your own abundance that you create for the nature. A lot of people say, Ma, if I worship Lakshmi, will I get a lot of money? And I said, when God created this world, sure not, there were trees where monies were hanging. Money was not hanging. That's not idea of God. That's your own action and karma. Abundance, value, yes, that God can give you. The right knowledge to acquire wealth for righteous means and righteous actions, yes. But not that you will worship and you will get, a tree of wealth somewhere. So that's the 10th form of Shakti. Now look how the world exists today. It's the same. 13.8 billion years ago, again from Shakti, again from Shiv Shakti's union, rose a thought, rose an awakened thought of Kali that I exist and everything else is history. Up until the point of Kamla, everything else is history. We are witnessing it. And as we go through the forms of Dash Mahavidya, we can almost look back in time to the creation. We can actually make meaning and sense of it, that it makes so much scientific sense. This is how it's all operated. And she, Shakti, is always with Shiv. That's important always. Before I close any lecture on Mother, it's important to invoke Shiv also. Because Shiv is tranquility. Shiv is silence and power. Shiv is sustaining the life force. Nobody else can keep Shakti but for Shiv. So she can manifest because Shiv is there, allowing the manifestation to happen. That's the form when we are defining the divine masculine. That is, a term that everybody says. What is divine masculine? It knows how to hold Shakti within him and outside. And as we understood Shakti, it's not to be confused with genders. We are often always confused with our own image. We think if it's Shakti, it's female. If it's Shiv, it's male. No, we're talking on energy levels. A male can be a repertoire of Shakti energy, and a female can be a repertoire of Shiv energy. So it's nothing to do with the masculine and the feminine that we see in this form. It's just about you need Shiv, you need righteousness, you need stillness, you need calmness to let the Shakti have its beautiful flow from the first awakening of the thought to life itself, to abundance itself, and even to grief, even to pain. Behold the pain because it awakens your door to the consciousness. Ask for awareness of the pain. And then when we are witnessing this Leela, when a cycle completes, it all leans back in Kali, the same thought, and then it goes back again at the Shiv Shakti axis. So life keeps happening. It keeps happening. It's much like our own life. It's like our transcendental soul journey. We are all experiencing each day, each form of Mahavidya in our life. Just go back. I mean, if you've taken notes, tomorrow just start and see what Shakti or what, Mahavidya did you invoke today. And bow down to her. Ask for her bliss. Ask for her bliss. Because she is making our life as beautiful as it is. So there's much more. Sometimes one Mahavidya takes 7 days, 10 days, 15 days to complete. And even then, we've only touched the surface. So I tried to condense it all in the best way possible without boring you guys also, hopefully, so that you understand this. I'd like to end by saying that spirituality is not to be found as a separate part than your day-to-day lives. You don't have to go to mountains to find spirituality. If you see anything in what I described, spirituality is on or is with the life forces. When you are thinking, there's spirituality. When you're acting, there's spirituality. When you are feeding a child, there's spirituality. When you are even fighting a war, there is spirituality. When you are dealing with grief, there is spirituality. So to invoke it in your life, make it a harmony. Balance your emotion and action for awareness to be alive within you. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Sanstata Namastasyai 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 Namo Nama. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Raj Rajeshwari Devyai Rupena Sanstata Namastasyai 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 Namo Nama. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Kali Rupena Sanstata Namastasyai 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 Namo Nama. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Dhumavatyai Rupena Sanstata Namastasyai 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 Namo Nama. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Kamala Rupena Sanstata Namastasyai 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 Namo Nama. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Chinnamastayi Rupena Sansada Namastasyai 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 Namo Nama. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Tara Matrena Rupena Sansada Namastasyai 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 Namo Nama. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Bhuvneshwari Rupena Sansada Namastasyai 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 Namo Nama. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Pitambarai Rupena Sansada Namastasyai 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 Namo Nama. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Matangai Rupena Sansada Namastasyai 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 Namo Nama. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Adishakti Anant Rupena Sansada Namastasyai 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 Namo Nama. Namah Parvati Pate Hara Hara Mahadev.
Thank you very much for that very beautiful, very powerful discourse, Mataji. I'm going to invite a few question answers that anyone might have. If you just put your hand up, somebody will come around. But in the interim of quickly not finding a hand, I actually had a question. It's on behalf of myself and some of the others in this room as well. I take the liberty of asking. We're not only Hindus present in this room here today. There are some Parsis, there are some Muslims, there's a Christian or two, there might be others, I don't know. The question here is something I've already asked Mataji earlier, and for the sake of you all, I would like to ask, is this more religious, is this more spiritual? Some of us might be wondering, are we being duplicitous? Are we being unfaithful by sitting, listening to a lot of this? Would you kindly address that, please?
So spirituality is the holding pot, and religion and every other expression of it is a flower that falls within it. So what I discussed today, when we are discussing Mahavidyas and the 10 form of Shakti energy, it's purely spiritual, as in the realms of spirituality. So what sprouts out of that may be religion, and that could be a Parsi religion, that could be Hindu religion, that could be Christianity, that could be Islam, and so on and so forth. But what was discussed today was pure from the spiritual lens and energy. Like Parsis worship fire in the form of energy and in the form of life force. That's Shakti also. And there is basically, the names can be different. I can say that this is water, and somebody can say it's pani, and if a scientist would be here, they say H2O, somebody will say Jal. That's different name. But what I'm describing here are the attributes of water, that it's gonna quell the thirst, that it's a life force, and the names of it are for you to also define and further go with it. So it's very spiritual, in which religion rises. So yes, there might be elements where I am going to say certain things which are, linking it to my religion, but it's still spirituality, and I like to keep it that way. Yes.
Thank you. Any other questions? Anyone? Can we have a mic around? Do we have another mic? At the back, there is one. Yeah, thank you.
Pranam. So my name is Elena. While you were going through all the Mataji, supposing we want to worship them, like, just a short prayer every day, would it be what you said at the end, non-stop? or like supposing you want to worship a particular form,
Correct.
if that is the aspect of life that you want to work on, is there some particular mantra?
That's a beautiful question. So yes, you can invoke the Shaktis and the grace of a particular Mahavidya. That's through mantra, and that's through that's initiated by a guru. So the guru gives you the mantra, and then you meditate on that, and through that you find her divine aura or his divine aura, because Shakti is male, female, both within you. And but in day-to-day life, until the initiation happens, just the attribute of the mother that you most resonated with, just think of that, imbibe that, and even say Ma, and even say Shakti, or even say anything, and you will be able to invoke her. Because mantras are absolutely important, because when we say sound and primordial sound and vibrations, those obviously, like if I Elena, right? If I call Elena, I'm calling upon you and you will look at me. So that's mantra that we are invoking. But if I still can describe you in your attributes, a lady who's looking very beautiful, she's wearing red, has beautiful pearls, and just ask me a question, people will still be able to relate that this was you. So that's your mother too. So if you can invoke her within you with the attributes that I said, and call her Ma, and just do the things that are, in the orbit of that particular form of Shakti, she will be there. She's already there. You will just see her and feel more of her presence. To further tell you, a lot of people who start meditating on Tripur Sundari, so there are 3 mantras for Tripur Sundari. One that introduces you to the Bala form, which is the younger form, then one that introduces you to the maiden form, and one that introduces you to the more fierce form, and the one that then amalgamates it all and tells that she is all of it and none of it. So when they start with the Bala mantra, they start feeling like a childlike energy in them, and they invoke that further. So all of that transition and transactions happen, but the most formal way is through mantra, which is initiated by a guru from the same lineage, or who is empowered to give you that. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Meditation is a part of it. So even when we are doing mantra chanting, the idea is to calm the mind and to meditate in your thought process, firstly, over that Shakti, over that power, and then hopefully as it goes further, it transcends even your thought stage. That's meditative stage, where you don't even have active thoughts. So meditation is a huge part of it. So even when you don't have mantra, you can invoke, you can remember her energy of the divine form that most resonates with you, or maybe all of them, and then just sit in quietness and stillness and meditate. Even simple breath work, where you're just breathing in and out with consciousness, awareness of your breath, can actually make you feel more aligned with that divine form, and you will feel more restful and feel like that you're carrying more of her energy in your day-to-day life. Yes.
Pranam Ma, here.
Yeah.
Suchitra.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nawaz. My first time hearing you, thank you so much.
Yes.
I don't know why it was lovely, thank you.
You're my daughter. Can someone please give her water? And you're looking very lovely. And I was looking at you really religiously. She was making notes, and it reminded me of my childlike self. So she reminded me of myself.
Thank you. No, it was really incredible. That's why I've gotten really emotional about it.
Yeah.
So once again, thank you, Nawaz. But I wanted to ask you, about when we want to create a change in our life, about something, we're always scared. Yeah, we're worried about this, that, or the other. And when we want to create a change, which is the Ma form that is, I've got Durga on my arm, so I'm supposed to be, strong. My daughter's called Anika, which is, form. Yeah, I've got her. So the strength is there, right?
Yeah.
But which is the Ma form that one would want to worship or want to meditate
Yeah.
on? Is it Kali? Some people say it's Kali Mata, and she's been coming to my life from various forms suddenly, really. And then, but today when you told about Bhairavi,
You resonated with
yeah,
her.
so that resonated, the thing about making
Impurity.
changes or waste
Yeah.
in your life and getting
Yes.
rid of the bad.
Yes. Beautiful question, and thank you. Your emotions mean the world to me. I'm here for that. As a mother, your emotions resonate more than anything else. So thank you for that. First, all forms of Mother Divine are transformative. But if one is dealing with pain in life or wasteful things in life sometimes, and I'm not saying this is your situation, just bringing examples, sometimes we are dealing with a life where we feel a lot of things that shouldn't be there are there, where it could be at our thought space, it could be at the interpersonal level. We get raw deal in life, we get pain in life, others don't understand us, and we find it very hard to explain them or what and who we are, and it still lands on deaf ears at times, because there's a lot of waste noise in between, either from them or from us, for example. So yes, Bhairavi energy is very powerful to meditate on for that, because it takes away the impurities from interactions away as well. So which means that if somebody, if life is giving you a hard deal, or if someone's giving you a hard deal, or you yourself need to work further on yourself and need to see the true meaning of who you are, that's your true self. You want to meet the consciousness, the Lalita Tripur Sundari within you that resides. So yes, removing the impurities and the pain is the first step, and so Bhairavi is a great energy. Also is Peetambara a great energy if you're dealing with obviously obstacles and problems that are too threatening to the Vishnu Tattva, which is like, say for instance, very negative kind of forces in life. We all do deal with that. Even somebody was talking to me the other day, Nawaz, and she was a simple, managing director in one of the companies, and she said, is Baglamukhi Mataji's form too fierce for me because I'm just a managing director in a particular company? And I said, no, but if you're dealing with a lot of wrong around you, and if you're dealing with a lot of vice around you, then that's the form to invite in your situation. She loves. So it's Bhairavi and Baglamukhi, the two forms that are for correcting the right and spotting the impurities and removing. And then Kali is everything. Kali is the most loving form of mother to me, because in her is the first awakening and in her is our last ending. So in that sense, if you are closer to Kali, then you're close to all of them. Yes, thank you for your question, and lots of love for you.
Pranam, it was amazing seeing you last time as well. And thank you, Nawaz, for this beautiful, beautiful lecture. As a mother, I feel we imbibe all the forms of Mata. And our children will tell you that definitely you're Kali Ma, that definitely you're this, you're that. So I think we get that form. My question is that I'm also a spiritual seeker and a teacher, and I practice Beej Mantra.
Yeah.
So what is your sadhana and what has it done for you? Because I know for me it's helped me transcend fear, transcend so many things, where I'm less shaking, during chaotic times.
Correct.
But what is your sadhana?
Okay. So I have a lot, because I am a spiritual prodigy. So for me, I have done many, many sadhanas. I have done all 10 Mahavidyas. I've done also Shiv. I've also done forms of Vishnu. I've also done Saraswati. So many, many sadhanas I've done in my life, and I actually crave for more. And some of them are also, so there's two ways sadhanas are done in life. What's your good name, beta? Leena. So one is with the Prakat mantra. Prakat is one that is passed through sages, and the other is a Prakat which comes directly to you, by the divine herself or himself. So I've done both. I've been doing sadhanas that are there, which exist, and other sadhanas which obviously I got in the process of my spiritual journey. What sadhanas have done for me, really, at each stage, there's more awakening. And at each stage, there is more delight. And at each stage, there is more understanding of the pain, not just of myself, because I'm also a mother to all of you, then of the pain of others and the real way in that can be transcended. So it's like eye-opener at each time and every time, and very grounding. Very enlightening, but also very action oriented. A lot of people feel that when we are doing sadhana, when we are chanting, are we going to get reticent about life, take less actions, become more? I'm not in the mountains. I'm never going to be in the mountains yet. I'm going to work further, because I feel that then more of me is needed in this world. As Krishna said that for the realized, it's more important for them to be in the action field than to actually go and stray in forests. So sadhana does that to you. It gives you the spirit to hang in there, to do your action, to do the right, and just believe that everything else happening to you is just divine play that will unravel itself in some time. And it's for you to just sometimes sit back in awe, sometimes sit back in horror and be okay with it, and sometimes sit back in amusement, and other times sit back in pain. I like watching a movie. We have those emotions, but divinity always does have an answer. So sadhana gives you the lens to that.
May I ask you what your daily sadhana is like?
It's quite intense, and it's many mantras combined, many that I have got directly also. So it's a combination, an amalgamation of it all. But I can tell you the first one that I started with. First, I come from a family of spiritual lineage. So at 3 years, when I was 3 years old, I had certain things that obviously my grandfather spotted, so I started doing something there. But my most formal initiation was at the age of 15 in Kashi. So my first mantra was of a fierce form of Shiv, and the other mantra that I had at that time was of Tripur Sundari. So those were my first deities. And the other was also Durga. So one of the other deities that I got initiated in was these three. So this is how the journey started. But then it's been quite happy, and and the first Gupta mantra that I got directly was much earlier in age, probably. But I did not even, you don't even understand what you're scribbling, and your parents understand it. So my journey has been all over. Yes.
I'd like to invite Anu, wherever Anu is, to ask a question. Take the mic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry for the ones who were not there, but it didn't get answered. So since I pray a lot, and I read the Gita and it says soul is eternal, don't think about the body. I have a question that I don't need one. Okay. So I have this question that basically when I'm not physically feeling good, my mind gets distracted from my prayers. But they say that don't think about the body. So what would you say to that?
So Gita has many interpretations. I will talk about the one in which I have been initiated with, in which my guru explained this to me. So one has to go beyond the body. It's never meant in a way that you do not think of your body. एक बहुत ही सुंदर हिंदी में बात बोली जाती है कि भूखे पेट ना भजन होए गोपाला. तो अगर दिमाग कचौड़ी पे है तो फिर भजन तो नहीं होगा. तो पहले कचौड़ी खा लो और फिर भजन कर लो.
I was referring more to
No, I'm talking about yes,
yeah.
no. So even that, so even something as basic as food, God never asks you to do penance and then sit. The point of sadhana is you get to a point where even when you're hungry, you're not feeling like eating. That's the state you need to reach to. So if you are unwell, your body needs care. Your body is the temple that's holding your soul together. So give it the care, give it the love, and just remember in whichever way the divine can be remembered in that. But you cannot forget the body until and unless you are still in it, because it's the temple that's keeping all of it there. So Gita doesn't say, and it was said in the context where Arjun was in an absolute war situation, and that too a war of dharma ki vijay over adharma. At that point in time, to a soldier, when they are definitely facing death and definitely have to go through it. The words were said to give him and to all of us the power, the strength, that all of it is eventually going to be dead anyway. So don't let your akarmanyata, which is lack of action, dominate your action thought. So take it at that context level as well. In the day-to-day life, please. I mean, it's very important for us all. And I I listen to Nawaz. She's trying to do a lot of things to make me healthier and slimmer. And I listen to her because she wants me to live longer, and why not? So no, we need to take care of our body.
And I have one more question,
Yes.
if I may.
Yeah.
This is regarding this was my first introduction to the 10
Yeah.
Mahavidyas.
Yeah.
So regarding the Lakshmi avatar,
Yeah.
how do you relate to that and to Mahalakshmi? Means what's
Correct.
the connection, if I may?
Correct.
just understand?
So Mahavidyas are at the energy level. So when we are talking about energy forms, raw energy forms. So the abundant form of Kamala is Kamla, and then the manifestation of it is Lakshmi. Say, for instance, Tripur Sundari, who is the supreme consciousness and the supreme consort of Shiv, and actually the owner of this entire world. She is at the energy level, but when she will manifest in the form of a certain avatar to bless us or to teach us a lesson, then it will be Parvati. So these are energy forms. They are more abstract, more raw, and what you are talking in terms of manifestation is more for our human minds to be able to comprehend. So that's the distinction.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Can we take two?
Yeah, sure.
Namaste, Mataji. Is it right to meditate, or is it important to meditate on all the Mahavidyas, or is it related to a certain specific event in your life? That because we would want negative energy
Correct.
to not be there. We would want abundance of happiness.
Yeah.
We would want beauty. Beauty, when I say, it's internal.
Correct.
Being beautiful. So would you recommend meditating or calling upon or learning more about all the Mahavidyas together, or we should wait for an event?
Okay, that's a very beautiful question. So when we talk about Mahavidyas, we're trying to understand the flow of the entire cosmic creation and our lives, and therefore make sense of the events both at a personal level and at other higher levels, or whatever site we want to see, until whichever side we want to see. So that's for our understanding and our awareness. But when we are meditating, you can always meditate to one of the forms that resonates the most with you, because you have to start somewhere. And if she is Shakti and if she is energy, all are eventually her forms only. There might be certain events in your life that trigger a certain calling for a particular form of Shakti, and when you have awareness of her presence or Shiv's presence in that form, you can get closer to that, zoom in a bit. So there's a little flexibility here in terms of zooming in and zooming out. So you can start with the form that most resonates with you, but then you are aware that in any event that is going to happen predictably in her grand scheme of things, you will have a certain energy to call upon and seek guidance from. So with that awareness, you can then zoom in.
Thank you.
Last question, guys. Anybody?
It's late and I don't mean to delay everybody, but I had a question for you on respect.
Yes.
That's one of the fundamental things of relationships. And in the whole Shiv, Parvati, I don't know the whole thing, but when she goes to her to her father's house, and that whole story is about respect. So is it okay in today's day and world, in some of could be your important relationships, where respect is not given, to sort of draw your own line, and it's a fine balance between
That's a beautiful question. Can I take 2 to 3 minutes to answer it? Yes. So, Shiv and Parvati's stories are fundamental to the kind of values we need to live our lives with: love, respect, lack of ego, and a lot of comfort in each other's presence. So, Shiv Shakti, each story of Shiv and Shakti is a classroom, is a master class in how men and women, not just as husband and wives, but as, the common sharers of this entire world, need to operate with each other. There's a lot of respect that Shiv has for Shakti, and there's a lot of respect that Shakti has for Shiv. Just like in Shiv Shakti's land, sometimes a third comes and disrupts the balance of respect. A lot of the times the harmony is not between the two individuals, it's the lack of harmony coming from somewhere else. From that story of Sati, where the father was so disrespectful of Shiv and of Shakti's presence, it just again morally suggests that when there will be disrespect, there will be an action of taking yourself away from that respect. The immolation of self-immolation of Shakti in that moment in front of her father was the simple, plain explanation that you should not take disrespect of anyone, that you take yourself away from that situation, that there's a boundary that is there. When someone crosses it, you absolutely, absolutely hold yourself firm and accountable to your self-respect and move back. And in her going there is also a beautiful insight that she did try to convince his father over to do the right thing. So it's also a spiritually, morally correct answer that when somebody is giving you disrespect, it might be coming from a space of ignorance. So like Shakti did to her father, she went there trying to awaken him, right? We also do that thing in our life. We go to someone, we're facing disrespect, we'll try to talk it out. We'll try to find a way where they can see where we are coming from. But beyond a point, no. That's where you draw the line. And the self-immolation of Shakti means two things. One, she completes spiritually, it means simply that to the king who doesn't recognize Shiv, which means that to a power that doesn't recognize the absolute goodness, the stillness, the Shakti will go. That's why Shakti left. So that's the spiritual meaning of it. But the real meaning that we can derive for our day-to-day lives is simple, that we be with Shiv, which is like we are calm and we are still and we are trying to do the right thing, and that's where we put our energy in. When the Shiv Tattva is not there, don't put your energy into that. Just move away. Take a step back, because respect is so important to keep Shakti within you safe and sacred, and that's the source of everything good that will happen through it and from you. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Mataji, for all of that. Thank you, everyone. A few things. In case any of you would like to seek Mataji's darshans even later, post today, or host any discourses of this sort, or hold any meditations, etc., Mataji is still around from Banaras for the next month or two. Okay, so do get in touch and. Okay.
Each time I'm here, you are.
Okay, in it coming, going, but whatever. It's fine. It's worked. Yeah. And now we can seek her darshans and offer any seva that we might want to. Post that, please join us for a quick bite. Right at the back, you already have something laid out on your little round tables. So please, join us for that before you head out. Some of you who've signed up for one-on-ones, I will come around and pull you out of that into this. And yes, we can ask you to please get up and seek her darshan then.
Hare Hare Adishakti, 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 आदिशक्ते हरे हरे 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 आदिशक्ते